One, start to feel like I'm noticing things, behavior, tone, little catches, hypervigilance kicking in, right? Hypervigilance kicks in. And then I start to panic and start to create scenarios. I am not fucking crazy, okay? Patterns do not lie. They don't. What is happening is my nervous system is reacting. My body is picking up on these signals and is alerting me that we are not going to like this. When I'm not paying attention, I don't detach, I don't pull my energy back, I don't, give myself the break. What happens is I go into the cycle of panic, anxious, just reaching for some confirmation or validation that I'm not being left behind, or these things that happened in the past are not currently happening to me. So a slight annoyance equals danger. Danger. Will Robinson, danger. What will happen is love is withdrawn from me and I am punished for being terrible human that I am. And then I have to fix it. I have to make everything better. I have to accept the bare minimum. Ask for bare minimum from a bare minimum kind of person, or, somebody who's like even below the bare minimum threshold. Yeah, I need those breadcrumbs so fucking bad. Like a little bird. Eat like a little bird. Recognizing in real time the things that are happening in my body while I navigate my boundaries, my standards, my expectations, the things I like, the things I don't like, the things I want, the things I don't want. I am paying attention, I am observing, and I am very proud of myself because I have never done it this way before, and I think I'm doing an alright job, especially when it comes to recentering faster and having more control of when I do actually spiral out and cycle out, and when I choose to hit the fuck it button. So I've noticed that there are a lot of positive aspects to being up against these challenges and navigating relationships with other people who don't have the same upbringing that you do, or tools that you do, or words that you do. And also, for the first time, recognizing the patterns and the behaviors that signal this is what I'm setting myself up to continue to receive. Do I want itty bitty little breadcrumbs? Absolutely fucking not. I am not a bird. I don't want them. I feel like I need them because I've been on this cycle for a minute where I get my little dopamine hits, my oxytocin, and then my walls drop, and then I'm hypervigilant and hypersensitive because I'm doing it in the same environment and I'm doing it with the same individual, and there are still the same circumstances that are happening that I had to remove myself from, and with no proof that anything has been resolved. So I put myself in this position where I am up against, do I stay or do I go? Do I continue to allow this to happen because I have some stupid hope or something? Or do I leave? Do I remove myself entirely and accept it for what it is and know that it's never going to change? Whether it could change or not, I have to be firm in that belief that it's never going to change. Not in my lifetime, not with me, not in this relationship, not ever. Because holding on to that hope that maybe it'll change is actually what is setting me up for continuing the cycle while nothing has changed. People have to make that choice for themselves. if they want things to change. They have to be motivated for themselves to do it. Otherwise, all they're doing is just glossing over what they would rather do. They're going to hide it. They're going to be sneakier. They're going to have more excuses. They're going to cover their tracks better, whatever the case may be. I mean, they're going to try and fill in the gaps with the things that you've been begging them to do for months and months and months and months and months. All of a sudden, they're going to start doing it because they don't want to lose you. They don't want to lose control. So they'll do the things, the little things. They're not going to change everything. They're not going to change everything. They're just going to get better at hiding it. And then it's still going to be there. Trust how you feel. Trust how situations make you feel, because you are the only person at the end of the day that actually matters in your bubble, in your world. So who cares? Who cares if you are completely wrong? It's not like you're going out there and trying to ruin their reputation or destroy their character. They're going to do that on their own. They don't need your help. Nobody needs help ruining their own reputation. So if they're going to do it, they're going to do it. And you don't need to speak on it. But you can speak on what has happened to you, what you've experienced, and what you're learning, what you're reflecting on. And that's yours to keep. That's yours to talk about. So that's where I'm at. That's fun.